What is the good word, everybody? And happy, merry, late day after Christmas from all of us here at the BW Sports One, and especially us here at the State of Basketball. It's the big man in the middle, Big Storm. It's the guy on the wing from three. I don't know. I could come up with anything. The one, this is State of Basketball. Let's go. Because I'm really not a three-point shooter. I mean,
I was
I
about, come on
can, but
now.
I'm not.
I feel like we've both hit enough threes in our day.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
mean, I
feel
don't.
like the best spot for you for hitting threes? I got two for me, where I felt like I was almost cash money
Oh,
every time.
uh, the the uh the right corner and both
No.
wings.
What venue? What, like Psalms, or was it IUPUI? Was it Hinkle? Was it
Oh, I was
you know what I'm
cash at
saying?
some.
So
I
that's
was
what I was saying.
cash.
Psalm was definitely one of mine, top of the key. Pops, you get past Pops, turn around, block them out, give it back to you. That was a good one. And Park Tudor for me. I remember going ham a few times in that downstairs Park Tudor gym.
The one in the back.
Yeah, not the one in the front where I tried to have. You remember when we did? I had that OE and really thought I was going to do something.
No, I know which gym you talking about. You the one where they got the indoor up running track and you can see the weight room
Mm-mm.
from that one.
It was the other one. The one that
The
had
one on the
like the
other
stage.
side.
Yeah, the one
Oh,
that kind of
okay.
had the stage or whatever it
Okay.
was.
Yeah, because Part Tutor, they private school, they had about 9 gyms before the
Right.
schools could
And they've
have nine
updated.
gyms.
So I'm sure they got 1,000 more.
I'm sure. Nah, man, I would say with that question, I would say Psalms for sure. But I'm gonna go off the forbidden path, man. I'm gonna say Zionsville,
The outdoor Zionsville.
the outdoor.
Hey, for some
Yeah.
reason, that court always seemed long. After playing at Psalms and then going there, I felt like that court was like two of Psalms courts. Long
Well, it
ways.
it kind of made up. I don't know. It didn't feel too long to me,
It
but
just did to me.
well, I mean, we played college, so 94 feet ain't really shit longer than 94 feet. Well, no, the one in the outdoor courts in Noblesville, those were
Yeah,
some
that
some
was
pretty
pretty
long
long ones
courts.
too.
That was a
Yeah.
long court.
And maybe I'm thinking
Hey,
about Fisher. You said Zionsville, right?
Zionsville,
Was the
the
one with
outdoor
the
courts, but
lights,
Fisher's,
with the
yeah,
lights at night,
Zionsville had
right?
the lights at night
Yeah. So
because the
I'm
court
not
was
talking about
green.
that. I think I'm
You're talking
talking
about
about Fisher's.
the
I think I'm
Fishers,
talking
those were
about
long because
Fisher.
they had the what's the name right there. Their little, I don't know if it was a pool or it was their little activity center.
Yeah.
Like if you went back off in like in some a housing edition, then
Yeah.
bam,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
park.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that court long as
So
shit.
not Zionsville. Zionsville was cool. Them Sunday nights at Zionsville
Yeah,
was nice hooping.
yeah. It almost compared to the Noblesville Sunday nights when we would go up to Connor Courts before they built the new high school.
Good deal. Good deal. So what's happening, bro? How was your holiday, man?
Holiday was pretty cool. As you can see, the lion is trolling us.
Oh, that's fine. Get your troll on.
Get your
I'm just
troll
glad.
on.
I'm glad he's able to troll at this point.
Yeah,
You know
yes,
what I'm
we are.
saying?
Yes, we
That's what I'm
are.
about.
And I will stick my foot up his ass when I see him later.
Okay, well, whatever makes y'all feel better, you know.
Yeah, I got to get him healthy first. Got to get him healthy first. No, I'm just playing, bro. Um, no, the holidays was good, man. We spent it out in the country late at night. You know what I mean? Got some cool stuff. Got me a old nice expensive fillet knife. So that's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good.
Did you
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
little sharpener with it too?
No, I
To
got I
sharpen
got
it?
a I got a sleeve, bro. I got a
Oh,
little sleeve. Like,
I'm sorry.
look,
I'm
son.
sorry.
I can put it on my belt buckle, bro.
Okay. All right. Carry around like a six shooter.
Listen. The Weiss family is country. I wasn't just gonna get no old, knife. Like I could take this knife and skin the whole damn deer. But other than that, it was cool, man. I haven't done the thing with the kids yet because Jay is down in Florida with his mom. And Mackenzie, one of her siblings, his birthday's on Christmas too. So we'll do our thing here in the next couple of days when he get back in town. But other than that, it was good, man. How was yours?
Mine was good. Actually had 2 out of the 3. My oldest is in Virginia Beach, so wasn't able to, see him physically. But I did rap with him, which is always nice. And then Jeremy and Kendall, they were with me, spent the night. Your boy was on breakfast duty. I should have sent the pictures out, but I got down with a little bacon, hash browns, sausage, eggs, biscuit. Threw down in the kitchen a little bit. But I think they had a great time. They were happy with the gifts. So, yeah, all in all, it was a great holiday for me as well.
Well, at least we didn't have any negatives when it came to college basketball.
Right. Everybody did exactly what they were supposed to do.
The Michigan didn't play the men because somebody had some COVID in their program, so we had a game off. The Chicks did well, beat a top 5 Baylor team to put them in the top 10. So pretty much finals and Christmas break, a lot of people, if you weren't playing in tournaments, weren't playing. So we can take that out. So that guarantees you that we're probably not going to talk a whole lot about Michigan basketball or any college.
I feel like we can still just talk about it. I mean, why not?
Oh, we are right now.
Especially with Friday coming up, I'm feeling, I'm feeling ready for Friday.
That's a different sport. Yeah, but hey, are you working? Are you working?
No, I'll be off Friday. I'll be off Friday.
Wednesday.
Yes, I work.
Wednesday. I was trying.
Yeah.
Because the Lion, I see him in there. I haven't put the announcement out yet. I want to get some people on for a Wednesday show so we can have it's 7:00.
Yeah.
You'll be good at work. But this was just so we could talk these 4 teams. You know what I mean? So, but yes, if you want to talk Michigan football, we could definitely talk Michigan football for 4.5.
Well, I was just saying,
I have no problem doing that.
I just Michigan. I've always have something to say for Amazing Blue. But
yeah, so I figure we stick with Niles Hillman and Michelle Brown out there kicking ass. So you know what I mean. But we digress. So not a whole lot on the NCAA front as it comes to basketball at this time of year. So I guess we're just not even going to play the game, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into this NBA talk. I'm going to try to be ready to roll Wednesday night, homie. That you're like, what is he reading? That is what I'm reading right there. So we're gonna see a DeLion sighting on Wednesday. Oh, by the way, happy belated birthday to Mrs. DeLion. You know, she turned a little younger.
Right. Was she like 24, 25?
Somewhere around there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dan's a cradle robber. So even though she's the oldest. But so we'll jump right in on the NBA, man.
And really, we'll just probably just keep it to the games yesterday. I mean, that'll be enough to just get us through. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, man. Wasn't a whole lot to talk about other than the COVID and being out here throwing goddamn interceptions, man.
Try to focus, Dave. Try to focus.
I'm trying, but he's throwing picks. I can't have you doing that with picks. No, so
Atlanta, New York, first game, right?
Yeah.
What you got on that?
This is what I got on Atlanta, New York. I was kind of critical of Kemba, and I'm still critical of Kemba. But I'm going to say this about Kemba Walker. What a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? You didn't take the benching or the negative narrative that you were getting for the first couple months or first couple games of the season. You got benched, you got set aside. You know what I mean? You took it like a professional. You still stayed team first. You still was a part of the team doing team things and just stay ready. You know what I mean? The biggest key that I take out of that is always stay ready. You never know when your number is going to get called or your chance is going to come up or something like that. You know what I mean? And Kemba stayed ready. He hit you with a 40-something piece a couple of days ago. And then the Christmas triple-double, the first Christmas triple-double in New York history. I mean, what is going on here? Kemba Walker, first triple-double on Christmas. Knicks have played 54 Christmas games. I mean, come on, bro.
But yeah, I'm the same way. Kemba was definitely the standout of that game with his 10, 10, and 12. It seemed like the team really rallied around him. I know a lot of them was on board, and I don't know how you feel about this, and I'm trying to still decide how I feel about players trying to get another player to get that triple dub where it doesn't seem as natural versus we're going to get this to you. I'm still on the fence of how I feel about that, because I also kind of think about the All-Star game with Magic Johnson. I feel like a lot of them was trying to get him to do well. You know, that was that All-Star game right after he retired due to the virus. So I felt like that was I feel like that was different. It was an All-Star, different situation. But at the same time, 40 minutes, 10, 10, and 12. And I feel like that was definitely a good thing. Kemba, to me, always was his availability. I feel like he was another one of those that got bit by the unlucky injury bug at times, where he could never really crack that ceiling. He was always and then hurt, and then he got hurt. So, but like you said, he did take it like a true pro. He didn't whine. He wasn't asking for trades. So that definitely says something about a person right there.
Hey, real talk, how many players nowadays could do that?
Not a lot. He's older too. Let's not forget, he's a little older. These younger generation, I'm not quite sure.
But something else that and I'm gonna be honest about you. I'm glad that was the first game, because set aside all of the COVID restrictions or anything like that. I'm glad that was the first game, because I would have liked to see more out of that game. That was something that was built up. It was a Christmas Day game for a reason. People don't understand these Christmas Day games are set because of things that happened with these two teams, or those particular teams, the season before.
As a storyline, too.
As a storyline, either during the regular season or a playoff situation. Well, playoff situation comes up with this one, when it comes with the Knicks and the Hawks in the playoffs last year. The Hawks being able to put them out, Trae Young becoming the new Reggie Miller and Reggie Miller type figure, as opposed to New York hating somebody. You know what I mean? Like, Trae didn't even play last night. I don't even know if he was there, but they were still chanting Trae sucks. You know what I'm saying?
That's let you know they have truly embraced you.
Right. Hey, you're here, bro. And I was ready for that matchup, and I didn't get it, so I was kind of toned down a little bit. I watched it, but but was I really?
Right. How engaged were you?
Yes,
you had it on. You had it on in your room, but how engaged were you with the product that was out there?
Exactly. But it did turn out to be a pretty decent game as it came into the late in the third and the fourth quarter, where it turned into a really decent game. So,
yeah. Well, how do you think about Randall with his 6 for 9 3-point outing?
The thing I was more impressed about, what Randall was going to be cooking after you just played a 48-minute basketball game.
Right. They did say he was the chef of his household. So he was leaving the gym and going right to the kitchen.
And I saw the menu. I heard what the menu was going to be. Hey, man, kudos to you, bro.
Hey, so you respect that man's culinary game?
I respect it. Because doing that by itself is taxing. You know what I'm saying? And then he got small kids. So you got small kids running through the house too. And you just got through playing a stressful 48-minute NBA game.
You didn't have a chance to jump in the cooler, in the tub, none of that. Just nothing. Straight to the. So I don't want to make this all about New York. I got a couple things about Atlanta. How about Lance Make Them Dance made a little appearance He played 14 minutes, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 points. Be ready for the shenanigans to come sooner than later. And Collins, man, he's really a great player, and he's got boings. He's really showing himself to continue to be a player that can reach that 20 all year. So shout out to him. And who's the other one? Wright, I think last name's Wright. I think he had 20.
Little guard. You had the little guard because he had to pick up for Reddish.
Yeah, which is surprising. Like with the playoff that Reddish had, I really thought he'd have came in this year with more confidence and have been playing a little better. He might have just had an off game tonight, but I guess I was expecting more.
I kind of think him and Collins need to step up a little more. Collins gives you flashes. You know what I'm saying? He earlier in his career, he's had the injury bug. I think this is the first full non-injury plagued season. We see things, we see good things, but you know, I mean, I need to see this, like you said with Randall. You know, I mean, I need to see these things on a more consistent basis. Need to see these things done in the playoffs. So that's what I'm looking for while Trey's out. I need Collins to do a little more. I need Reddish to, do a little more. You know what I mean? Who was the other? And Lance, man, I don't know why. I'm just a fan, bro. I'm just a fan.
Hold on, but at this point, are you a fan of his play or are you a fan of the antics?
You know what I mean? I think it's all combined in the same little package. Because I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even notice the occasional bucket or the occasional defensive play he'll make if it wasn't for him blowing the cat's ears, strumming the guitar. You know what I mean? Lance is entertainment. It's entertainment. Basketball entertainment. And Lance, I don't understand why he's not a bigger star because he's perfect for it. It's
I don't know if the NBA knows how to market Lance. This is what it is. How do we market this guy? All right, Lance, make it dance. All right, man. Next game, Boston and Milwaukee. What you got?
Well, it looked like Boston was going to beat the champs again for the third time this season. It looks like they seem to have an issue with Boston, but Milwaukee, this was the first time that they've had all big three, like 75% or more healthy for Milwaukee. Thought they played well in the second half. You can tell that most of them have been out for some games due to either injury or COVID or surgeries or anything. You can tell they hadn't got their legs or their chemistry in the first half. Giannis kind of kept them afloat, which is ridiculous about how this man's health is. Like you can miss 5 games and come back and have 36 freaking points.
Yeah.
I don't know. But looks like Milwaukee is starting to get their thing moving. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Milwaukee's starting to find their groove. This would have been a perfect example for a perfect time for Boston to show that Jalen and Tatum are ready to take this team to the next level where most of us are thinking, but it's kind of hard to do it when you only got, 4 guys is really on the team that's playing, with this COVID protocols, it's kind of hard to evaluate. Like this would have been another game, if everybody was like fully healthy, not a day off, like y'all have all been there for 2 weeks practicing and running games or whatever. This would have been a really exciting game. But damn it, let's stop looking at y'all. We talked about this when you called me. Let's stop looking at Giannis as in what he can't do and just look at the things that he does greatly. You know what I mean? Greatly. As this dude, you can't stop him. Like he just said, I'm going to dunk on you, little man, and I dunk on you, little man.
Yeah, so I definitely called, and what I said was, okay, I'm all in on Giannis as far as being a great player. MVP, not sure. Finals MVP for sure, no problem with that. Regular season MVP, I don't know if I'm sold like that, but I am sold on him being a great player. I will give him that. It was a great game, and that's the reason why I called. I was hyped up. They came back. I guess this was the first game they came back where they were down like 15, 20 points, and this is the first time they came back to win. That was awesome. What else I got for
they had DiVincenzo came back too.
Yes. And he came in immediately, shot that Trey piece from about 3-4 steps behind the line. Like, I've been watching the league. I know where we at. So definitely seeing that. But I have some questions for you. Well, let me finish with Robert Williams. Well, no, yeah, I'm going to Boston. Robert Williams. I'm liking this kid. I like his boys too.
He's sneaky.
I like that. Yeah.
He's sneaky going around the rim.
Yeah, like 14 rebounds and 11 assists in 39 minutes. Come on.
I like it how he dunked on Giannis, but when it came down to winning the game, Giannis said, "Yeah, I'm taking all of anything around this rim."
Yeah, I'm taking all the smoke, all the basketball, all the Spalding, everything. I'm taking it.
But I like Robert. He's a good young kid.
And one more question on the Boston side. How much longer do you keep
Romeo Langford,
Tatum, and Jaylen Brown together? Do you feel like it's the others, or do you feel like it's like them not being able to figure out? I mean, they both had 25 points. Tatum was really 7 for 20. Jaylen Brown was 8 for 18. And Tatum cracked his tooth. I know it was incidental, but just saying. How long
now you started some shit.
I said I'm sure it was an accident. That's all I said. I'm sure, but still, how long do you keep them two together before you figure out maybe they just need one of the other, need another sidekick, or lack of a better word, another person, another B player? Because I feel like they're both kind of A players, and I don't know if that's playing a part in why they're not gelling so much. I don't know if it's the others is why they're not gelling so much, but they, as a tandem on a team, does not seem to be profitable right now with wins.
Me personally, I like the Jaylen, Jason, Harrison, and Boston. I think both of those guys' game complement each other. What looks funny to most people is that they're both wing players. You know what I'm saying? They're 2 and a 3, and they both are so versatile between the two. It's like you got two of the same, but they're a little different in areas. You know what I mean? I think Jason is more of I think he's more of a superstar mold. You know, Jaylen, I think he's more of a Kawhi type of thing. Like, he's a superstar by default. You know what I mean? Not to say that you're not, but you are by default. Like, you didn't come in the league being projected to be a superstar. Had people didn't even know who Kawhi Leonard was when they made the switch with the Pacers. You know what I'm saying? Right. Probably people didn't know who he was, but like, everybody knew who Jason Tatum was when he came out of Duke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was already set to be a superstar, and that's how I feel with that. But I like them together because I think they both can put numbers up. They both are outstanding defensive players. They both guys who can go get buckets and do grimy things. It's just I think they're having issues with the other players. You know what I mean? You don't have a consistent post that can take away a little bit of the pressure off of you. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Smart, I think he will be a good somebody coming off the bench point guard. He's not a starting point guard, and it gets exploited a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of put it more on the others. So at this point, I have to look at, you were looking at Danny Ainge for putting an incomplete team around the two. And now that task falls on Brad Stevens, is can you do what Danny Ainge could not do? Can you put talent around him? As of right now, no.
Answer is no.
But I see a huge, enormous amount of potential between the two. So there's got to be something there. He's been in the league 5 years, and he's played on Christmas Day 5 times.
Right. All right. Golden State Phoenix.
Whew. Classic. And you're missing people.
Hey, that's why I'm ready. I can run it down for you. No Andre Iguodala, no Poole, go blue, no Wiggins, no Wiseman, and I still no Clay, and we still gave it to Phoenix. So I feel like that says something. That definitely
And
says
Booker
something.
and Booker was playing. I
Yeah,
don't
he
want to
didn't have
say
a
he was.
mask on, anything.
Yeah, I don't want to say he was healthy because he's missed the last 4 or 5 games because of the hamstring. But
Mm-hmm.
he's one of those guys like this was a Christmas Day matchup. And for one, he was a Kobe dude. He was chosen by Kobe. You know what I mean? So I didn't see him sitting out and you saw him giving effort, but you could tell the different parts that he wasn't all the way healthy. But I'm not using that as an excuse because the others kind of beat Phoenix. You know what I mean? He didn't allow Chris to control the game, so to speak. Steph kind of kept canceling out what Chris was doing. A couple people just didn't show up for Phoenix. You know what I mean? There was a couple
Is it?
people
Hold
that
on, but let's not look upon Golden State as a non-defensive squad. Their defensive schemes and their willingness to play D, because what our coach always tell us, defense is all about effort and angles, right? So just because they're doing it, I feel like a lot of it was just because of the defense that was being played as well. Let's don't sell their defense short.
I never even got a chance to even praise their defense. There's a lot of interesting people missing shots. And one I did say, Steph Curry kind of kept Chris Paul from controlling the game how Chris Paul does. Because every time Chris Paul would make a move for his team to get them back in a scenario where they're competitive, Steph does something to trump it or even better. And the thing that I liked about that game yesterday is the fact that Draymond Green had 7 assists in the first quarter.
Yeah,
That set the tone. They kind of slipped a little bit in the second quarter, but they picked that shit up again as usual in the third quarter. Draymond Green, I think, for one, I don't think he gets talked about for MVP because the fact that Steph is on that team. Now, I'm not no big Draymond Green fan, but the dude is extremely effective on the basketball court. He controls it with his talk on defense, his hands on defense. He's always in the right position. He always puts his teammates in the right position, and he always gets them all playing hard. Like, this is the best defense I've ever seen Steph Curry play his whole career, regardless if he put on 20 pounds of muscle or not. This is the best defense I've seen him play because he's given what you said, effort. He's given more effort than we're used to seeing. So, yeah, I mean, I like it. But you have to we got to stop talking about him just for Defensive Player of the Year because he's doing things that MVP people do. He's just not scoring points. If he scored 20 points doing what he does, they're talking about him.
yeah.
Just because he doesn't score points, they're not talking about him.
Yeah, well, he understands on the team that that's just not needed for him. And that's just a dynamic of each team. Each player has a role to play. And unfortunately, points, like Dre, we got the points. Points is not a problem. The problem is making sure the communication is there vocally. And sometimes with him, very demonstrative or direct. You know, there's a fine line between being very direct and being demonstrative and just being whoever he is. But whoever he is seems to be working. I definitely am a fan of making plays. That's what he's about. Because when you say, I like making plays, that could be defensive plays, that could be offensive plays, that could be passes, that can be assists, that could be that one defensive stop, it could be a rebound. So that's why I always say, me personally, I like making plays. Scoring, to put up a shot, I feel like is fairly easy to lock and load. The harder stuff is being able to see a play develop and being able to drop that dime where it's needed and the time that it's needed, that timely rebound, that timely block, that timely, couple of words to inspire a teammate to do better. Those are the things I enjoy. So I definitely appreciate Draymond's game.
I mean, it kind of looks like you kind of put it like Joker. If Joker doesn't score 24, 25 points, his name isn't mentioned MVP. He makes plays. He's a guy who makes plays on defense and offense. He makes the right reads, the right passes. He sees the floor. He's always in the right spot. But if he doesn't score 25 points, you're not talking about him. I mean, so I just think we need to give a little bit more effort in who we pick. You know what I mean? Can't always be the guy who wants to shoot from 80 feet, even though it's
Right.
great to see a guy pull from 80 feet.
Hey, now you know how much I am a Steph fan, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to drop something on you.
Oh
I
shit.
really feel like he may not be clutch, man.
Oh.
Is he
Oh.
clutch? Is he
Oh.
clutch? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, this was the
Hey,
first game. This game was the first game that he scored over 20 points in a Christmas. And then I think back to those championship teams, and Iguodala got that first MVP, well deserved, well deserved. And I think back when it was him against. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure. What's my guy's name? Came from Minnesota. Kevin Love. I think about that situation where he was trying to shake Kevin Love and couldn't do that. I'm talking about at the highest level clutch. Like, yeah, you could be clutch on a Tuesday night in Detroit, but I'm talking about when all the cameras are on, when the game is really worth something. Are you clutch? I don't know.
why can't that be Kevin Love's moment of clutch defense? Why
Okay,
can't we just? Why we gotta?
but what do we
Why,
say about that? Good offense trumps good defense.
you do, but defense wins championships.
It definitely won that one, and I feel
I don't
like
know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
nah, you
I
get
don't know.
you
I don't
good.
know. I don't know. I have no idea if he's. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. There's so many Reggie Millers, man. There's so many Kobe's. There's so many Mikes. You know what I mean? Like LeBron's not clutch.
He's gotten better. I will tell you that. I feel like LeBron has gotten better with his clutchness, and I feel
Notice
like
he's.
it's
Notice he said he's gotten better. He still
yes.
didn't say he was clutch. He
Well,
noticed that.
he
See that?
has hit some game winners.
You
He
know what I
has.
mean? Paul George has hit 2 game winners.
He's not clutch. He's
I'm not
clutch.
saying he is.
He's clutch on commercials.
Hey, he's
And
clutch in 1, 2, 3 quarters.
yeah, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
Clutch.
3. Hey, he's out, by the way, for a month.
Yes.
He's
ACL.
playing
Is that
well.
what I saw?
The elbow, I
ACL.
think he tore.
Oh yeah, elbow.
Yeah, he tore something in his elbow. But yeah,
But yeah, he's definitely been playing well. But
well, I
yeah,
think Steph is in clutch moments. Like I think he either makes the shot or he makes the play. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of feel. Like it doesn't always. I think clutch doesn't always have to be the
3,
making
2,
this
1. Bang.
right. Because if you look at it, Giannis's defensive play last night was clutch.
Yeah. And it was reminiscent of the block in the finals too. So
Which was
like
clutch.
yeah, he's starting to build a nice little resume of clutch blocks.
Yeah, yes, he is. So yeah, I don't know, man. I might have to agree with you on that, but we'll have to see.
All right, buddy. What's that next game? I'll let you call it. What's the next
Oh,
game we're
hey,
gonna talk
I'm
about?
not even gonna. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I caught the first 3 minutes of the game and the
What game we
last
talking
8.
about? What are we talking about now?
You talk about the Brooklyn and the Lakers.
Yes. Okay. I just want the people to know which game we was on.
You know what we talking about. I watched, and I'm gonna tell you why. I watched the first 2.5 minutes, and I watched like the last 6 minutes because I was watching the Coast game.
Right.
Not gonna lie to you, because I knew how this was gonna go. I said, all right, so we got 8 people out with COVID, and you got Anthony Davis with his broke vagina, and then Frank Vogel, who couldn't coach anyway, not coaching. And then you got Brooklyn, who you getting a hurt James Harden, by the way, or not hurt, coming out of protocol. So you didn't really expect anything from him, even though he dropped triple-double. You knew Durant wasn't playing. They had 7 other people out on COVID. So it was like, I think I'd rather see if the coach would go ahead and do this, but I'm going to peek in. But every time I kept peeking in, it just kept not looking right. You know what I mean? I'm tired, and I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, But I'm tired of this man at 38 getting 35, 36, 31, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 15 assists, 7 rebounds. You know what I mean? Where are the others? Can he get some help?
Yeah.
I mean, something.
Yeah,
Something.
he's definitely, as great as he's playing for his age, he's still his age. Like, I don't know if he can carry a team like he was carrying them Cleveland Cavaliers in the kind of little bit of watered down East. Even though they were in sixth place, where they at now? After the
I
L,
think there's still like a game and a half out of the 6 or some shit like that. You win 2 games and you're in third spot. What
yeah,
is
he's in the
going on?
7th. They're 7th with a 16 and 18 record in the West. They're at the 7th spot. Couple of things though, like Westbrook. I don't know if I was talking to a friend. It may have been you. It may have been my guy, Dirr. But he is a team killer. As good as he plays, the team somehow always does not meet expectation. But he does his, right? So he had a triple double, right? 13 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. Do you know my guy was 4 of 20 from the field? 4 of 20 from the field.
Hey, listen, I'm mad at LeBron right now. Stop passing the damn ball. If he's standing on the 3-point line, don't pass him the ball. Everything should be going downhill, but he can't even make layups right now. He's not making nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, ship his ass to Sacramento and bring Buddy Hill to this bitch. That's what you should have did in the first place.
And then I got another question. So, how did Darren Collins get clocked? But is Rondo hurt?
I think he's in protocol.
Oh, because it says did not play coach's decision for Rondo.
Oh, I thought he was in protocol and was available, but ended up being a DNP.
Yeah, I feel like Rondo is definitely someone you lean on before Collison. And I guess Nunn was in the protocol as well. What was up with Nunn?
There was so many people in the protocol. You don't know who's hurt. You don't know who's in the protocol. You don't know who's been shipped down to the Los Angeles Rollers or whatever their G League is. I don't know, man. You had Isaiah Thomas on the 10-day, come in for 19, and then they take 4 shots in the last 4 games.
So, and then lastly, I feel like Melo's doing well. 6 for 15, 17 points. I don't know what you expect from him, but I feel like that wasn't horrible for an old timer coming off the bench.
I expect that from Melo, and I think that's good. But the part that they're not factoring in, that they didn't want to factor in, is the fact that how bad he is on defense. And like, he was bad on defense anyway, but now he's old and bad on defense. And you don't have anybody back there covering it up. Like Anthony Davis, when he was healthy, he can cover up bad defense. But Dwight Howard can't cover up bad defense no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't know what happened with him either, man. Like, he came in, gave him 6 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 foul. Like, really?
And then DeAndre Jordan, he ain't
did not play. Coach's decision.
Yeah, nobody ain't scared of these cats. And he was on the sideline with his uniform on, short shit. Talk about.
When we gonna go cash this check?
I'm in LA, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go get to the beach.
Right, he's like, I don't even got to shower. I don't even have to shower. Just put the clothes right back on.
Just right. You know what I mean? I get up, y'all.
I know they don't want to talk to me at the press conference. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. Anybody want to talk to me? Well,
And the nightcap. You ready to move on?
Yeah.
Nightcap is the Jazz and the Mavs. What you got?
More interested in the Jazz. Don't particularly care about the Mavs. Everybody was hurt. Like, I don't think anybody played that I recognize for the Mavs. Like, maybe Brunson.
Yeah. But that hair, I don't know what he's doing with that hair, man.
I don't know what any of them are doing. No, he ain't the only one.
He's like, don't just call him out without calling out everybody.
I mean, there's a whole league of them.
But I have a couple questions. First and foremost, Donovan Mitchell is continuing to solidify himself as being one of the great young talents of this league. Hopefully, be able to move it forward. Just a great game. I like the fact that he really is self-aware. He knew his shot wasn't falling, so he's like, well, time to put this hard hat on and take it to the hole. And that is exactly what he did. And he was still able to, what was his stat line? Still able to pop out with 33 points, 11 for 26. And like I said, his threes wasn't falling. He was 1 for 7, but he still dropped 33 on them. So just that awareness and that versatility and that commitment to take it to the basket, even when the league is like, shoot from the hash mark. That's where kind of we are. The fact that he has that diversity in his game and able to take advantage. So that is something that I took from that. And I got one more question for you, and it is about the Mavs. I know you don't care, but I know you got an answer for this.
I mean, we care about Mark Cuban. He's an Indiana kid.
Do you think Porzingis is better off being a number one somewhere than being with Luka as a number 2? I mean, he dropped 27 and 9, and Luka was not playing. And you think back to those New York days, he was the alpha A1 number 1 dog, and he put in work. Only thing that got him up out of there was the injury bug, I feel like. So,
and he didn't want to be there.
So what do you feel? Do you feel like
it was toxic in New York?
Do you feel like him being with Luka is hindering his growth because you see him without it? Or why doesn't he play like this with Luka? Or like, is it spacing? Is it just touches? Let's see how many. Looks like he touched the ball. How many shots he put up? He put up 18 shots, 8 for 18, 27 points, 9 rebounds. I don't think he does that if Luka's there. I just don't. The games I've seen, I've never seen him have a game like that when Luka was playing. I guess is what I'm saying.
I've never really been into the hype of Porzingis. I thought he's a bailout player, as in I just want to shoot jump shots because I'm not physical enough. I mean, I'm not real sold on him. You know what I mean? In New York, the environment was toxic, but he's putting up numbers, but they weren't winning. Kind of same situation as Kevin Love back in the day, Minnesota. Great numbers, but you're not winning. You know what I mean? Luka playing, they're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't adjust to him, then that's the problem. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to, with Luka's there, you're not going to be able to stand out on the outside. Get your 7'1" ass, with your nice watch, your nice lined up, fade, hairline every game. Go down there and play in the paint. Be the unicorn. We haven't seen any of that we saw the glimpses of in New York. And to me, I'm just not seeing it. I don't think, and one, I'm going to back up. I don't think he's a 1. I don't think Kristaps Porzingis is a 1. I don't think he's a 1A or a 1B. You know what I mean? I think he's a solid 2B. He's a 2B. You know what I mean? I think he can do this for a team if the 1's out or if the 1 is struggling every 4th, every 5th game or so. He's not going to give you 27 and 9 every game.
We'll see. We'll see how long Luka's out, and let's see. Once again, he's an injury bug guy as well, so let's see if he can even stay on the court long enough to show us what he can do with Luka being out.
Yeah, but the whole thing with them, Dallas, is they just got to find a way to fit. And I kind of think Luka has to get in shape, man. Dallas looks good when they run up and down the floor with them young boys they got, with Hardaway Jr., Burke, and a couple other guys on the wing they got down there to get up and down the floor. But it kind of looks like they get slowed down because Luka either is out of shape or he can't get up and down the floor. Now, he's a guy that makes plays, but he's a guy who slows down a game, slows down the team. So
slows down the pace.
Yeah, so maybe you need to get a different type of players around him. I don't know, but it's all about the Jazz to me on that game because Spider Mitchell that dude
Putting a
he's
nice resume
ascending.
together. Yeah, he's putting a
Yeah,
nice
and
resume together.
yeah, and like you said, he didn't fall. He didn't do like what a lot of these guys do. Keep shooting. Keep like my mentality. My mentality was shoot till you hit, shoot till you miss. I get it, but he didn't do that. He still took shots. He just said, "I'm gonna move in and take quality shots," and he got to the line. When you're struggling from the field, you can't just bulldog your head into the lane because then you get offensive fouls and you get frustrated and all this shit. He got to the line, and that's what got him into your groove. When you get to the line, you see a couple of them fall down, then the game starts to slow down and you get in. So, yeah, Dallas down, Utah up.
Good deal. So, you got anything else on this weekend or yesterday's games?
No, but they were exciting. I know that.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. It was great to be able to watch them. Let me tell you that. It's the little things. Yeah. It was great to be home and be able to spend the evening, well, actually the whole day, just embrace and with family and with basketball. Like I can't think of a better day.
It's pretty good. I liked it. You know what I mean? Didn't really spend a whole lot of it. We dropped his ass off, man. Then we locked the door. We was in the house.
Right.
So, but we got New Year's coming up. So I know I want to wish everybody a safe and happy New Year's season or New Year's celebrated weekend. Make sure you get out there and continue to enjoy yourselves. Don't let this within reason, don't let this pandemic that we're still in hinder you from enjoying or having a good time. Just be smart about it. Be just like we would tell you any other year. Be smart about your drinking. Be smart about your crowd going. Like you can't go over everybody's house. There's a few houses that you be like, yeah. If you ain't about their food, if you ain't about their COVID.
So I definitely want to second that. I want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope everyone's 2022 is better than their 2021. Echo the same about the safety. Definitely be able to go out and do your things. Just do it. It's the new norm, unfortunately. This is just kind of the new norm we're living in. I don't think we'll ever get back to the way it is. I don't. We just got to be more safely conscious. Doesn't mean you can't have fun. We just can't do it. There's a lot of things that's changed. You remember, Dane, we used to be able to smoke in the club when we was growing up and in the club. Can't do that no more. It's the new normal.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of things and changes that people go through and, but, we still find a way to make it work. Still find a way to have fun. But definitely enjoy yourself. Be safe. Wish everyone well. Get your cabbage in. Get your corn. What is it? Corned beef.
Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah,
and then
get
you got
your
black eyed
beef
peas.
and cabbage and your black eyed peas in, and enjoy yourself. And,
please
and New Year's Eve, definitely enjoy the Michigan game.
Enjoy that Go Blue because the national championship game is here in Indy. Just let you know, if these boys go to the national championship game, I'm camping out all weekend. I'm just gonna be downtown on Market Street all weekend,
chilling in a hammock, just chilling.
In a hammock. Now I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna give me an old box. That was uncalled for. I apologize. This is the wrong season to be a dick. All right, you got anything else, bro?
No, that was it. Eye of the Storm, definitely. And Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope everyone has that better 22 than they did 21.
Sounds great. Well, from the big man in the middle, the all-purpose utility knife, the BWSPORTS family, we all wish you a very belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And check us out on the website and all the other stuff. I'm going to go watch the completion of this ass whooping that the Kansas City Chiefs are giving my Steelers. I can't do it anymore. I hate it. Hit the button.
Hit the
Deuces,
button.
y'all.